So he is library member. So this is true. And he is school student, not school student. So not false means true. True or a true, you will get a true one. See that you will get a true one. Last one, you should get a true. That's what. So that's the how you can this kind of logics you are going to write based on this uh, logical operators. That's very important concept. So all this no. If you want more, in detail, I have given here a table, complete table I have given. So that table you can follow that. See, this is another combination. See, this one is another good combination. So you can see here. See, this negation I'm giving for this entire output. First, take this. He is a school student, false. He is library member, true. False or true. What is the output? False or true? What is the false or true? What is false or true output? False or true. What is the output?
True.
True. So not true means this is the negation. Not this is the output true, but this is the not. Not true means
False.
what you will get? False. So it should get a false here. So this kind of logics mostly you will write in these are all very useful in the conditional statements. When you learn conditional statements, control structures concept, there you will use them along with, but here I'm using in the print statement, but there you will use with the if condition. All you will with the if condition only will use these things. So all you will use with the if condition only these kind of things. Okay. So that's the logical operators means. So still here also very bigger one is there. See, this is the so kind of things, another logic. So you need to practice all this no kind of logics. Yes. Excuse me. Okay. Proper values we are taking basically. See that? He is a school student too is true. Or is librarian too false. So first these two you should evaluate. True or false is true. Now is greater than 18. Now what is the output here? 10 greater than 18. What is the output you will get here? So here you got a true. Now what you will get here? 10 greater than 18. What is the output? Hmm? 10 greater than 18. True or false?
False.
False. So false
False.
means this is true. So, and this is false. False and true. What is the output?
False. False.
False. So that's how you can evaluate. So this. These are very important concepts. So these all this, so very important, understand one by one and practice all these concepts here. So whatever we have given. Next, what are the unary operators? If you don't understand, let me know. Okay. So what are the unary operators? So what is meant by these unary operators? So unary operators are, you can update the operand at a time. So these are called unary operators. Some operators that are used with a one operand at a time, and these are called unary operators. So we have, so these are also called incrementation and decrementation. So these are called unary operators. The increment means increments a given value by one. So minus means a decrement operator, which reduce the value by one. So decrements the given value by one. So that is the this unary operators concept. So this is the unary operators also very important. So we are going to use these unary operators in so loops. So that's why I'm giving here itself so that you can practice more. Suppose if you take, so int n1 n equal to 10, and so they took one more example into score these two. Let's take these two. So realistic ones. So here score plus plus minus tons, or you take both this side. A typo. Okay. So then you print what is the score value after post increment. Decrement. So can you tell me what is this value will become? What is the value of that? What this plus plus will do?
It will increment.
It will increment the score. What is the score now? 95. So when it
96.
comes to here, 96.
96.
So now minus means it reduces by 1.
10.
Now here, so 11 minus 1 means 10 you will get. So that's the unary operators. So even you can do, so this is the post increment and decrement. There is a pre-increment, pre-decrement also. So that you will get only the difference. Both will do the same. You will see the difference only when there is in the expressions. When there are expressions, there only you will get the difference. Otherwise, here you won't see any difference. So even if you see here, for example, plus score minus tons, if you do, see both are knowing this is plus means it increments. Minus means it decrements. Now see what will happen. So what is the score? Can you tell me? Score value after pre-increment, after pre-decrement. decrement. Now, can you tell me what is the score now in the 18th line? What is the score here?
97.
97, because it is already 96
97.
plus 1.
Plus 1.
97.
97.
Now here, turns.
9.
What is the turns value?
9.
9. That's it, because it's a 10. So minus 1, 9. So that's the, so this, see, 97, 10, 9. So these are the post and pre, so decrement. These are the prefix, the unary operator. So this is the suffix. So suffix and prefix, the unary operators. So that's the all the operators concept. Any questions before? So all this we done. So you can do whatever it is. This is the simple another concept. Maybe you can practice these things. Okay. Here I have given some exercises. Please go through these exercises and do these exercises. So it really helps you.
Data types page, right?
Yeah, data types.
Okay.
And next one, let's go to variables. So what is a variable? So variables are mainly used to store the data. The purpose of variables is to store the data. You will use a variable concept. So you want to store the data in some variable, you will use the variable concept. If you want to store a single data, you will use a variable concept. So variables are going to have three properties. One is data type, variable name, assignment operator, and value. So data type tells you, I already mentioned, data type tells you what type of data, what type of value you are storing in it. And a name tells you to distinguish one variable with other variable. So value is a specific object or what type of object, data, information you are storing in that variable. These are the three types of so characteristics a variable is going to have. So now here is int age. So type name only. So this is a variable name. This is the data type. So you just declared the variable, but you didn't assign the value, but you can assign the value later. See, I can assign the value here. So you can assign with a name and value. So you can assign a value later. You declare first, later you can assign a value. Without, you don't need to declare again data type here because you already declared here. So these are the different combinations you should know how to declare the variables and how to assign the values. But what are the, see here, if you observe here you assigned a 27 to this age and you are updating the value to 28 instead of 27. So that means, so when it comes to this line, this age variable will update with a 28. So 27 is gone, 28 will be latest value. So these are the few things you should be very clear. So this will give you an error. because int a is 27, int a is 28. Two variables with the same name. So it will give you a compilation error. So you will get a compilation. Duplicate variables will be not allowed. So what are the rules for declaring a variables? So there are some rules. You should follow those rules. So variables should not start with a number. So variables should start with the alphabet lowercase only. Alphabet lowercase only. And it can contain alphanumerics. It can contain, you can start a variable with so underscore also, but alphanumerics can be there. So or a dollar sign will be there. So, but you should not start with a number. So those are case sensitive. So is and is are two different variables. So this is small and this is a capital. So these are the two different variables, not same. So remember that. Another important thing you need to remember is, so you cannot use any of the keywords reserved by Java. Like, final, public, private, protect. These are the reserved keywords, right? Those reserved keywords you cannot use as a variable name. So remember that. So around 50 of them, you cannot use those keywords as a variable name. Okay. So that's it. How to declare the variable. So what are final variables? So a final variable in Java can be initialized only once. So you cannot so you cannot change that value. For example, here final int a is 27. Again, if I try to change in the next line a's value to 28, this is not allowed. But sir, in the above you told it is possible. That is a normal variable. Normal variable you can change, you can update anytime. But final variable value cannot be changed. Only once you can assign. So later you cannot. Change that value, final variable value. Final variable values cannot be changed. So those are constants. So always you write a final variable name also capital letter, not lowercase. So that's the final variables. Okay, so that's all about final variables. And there are some of the examples I have given, the just declaration of the variable, how to declare a variable. I have given some examples here. So use proper names like see int is, double salary, boolean is married, string name, integer numbers. These are the array I declared. So this is the string variable. And boolean is married, double salary. So this kind of values. You can just declare the variable name and you can assign a value like this also. Your variable can be just declared. You can declare a variable and assign a value. Both can be done. Declare and initialize the variable. Declare and initialize the value. Declare and initialize the value. Declare and initialize the value. So declare and initialize the values. So these are all the valid so declaration and assigning the variables. Okay. So again I'm repeating equal to double equal to we have seen already. So tomorrow I'll show you variable types. Okay, variable types we'll discuss tomorrow. Please go through this variable concept one more time and come back tomorrow. Okay.